Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So Florida State's offense starts with less than ideal field position thanks to that return. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And, Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They have put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year of 2023.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field, it's Kromenhoek. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Noles line up on 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Davis. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. And come on to the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to bring this out 2 yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So Pittsburgh's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players for just a few guys, Kirk. What do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
Got the 1st down, now looking for more. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air, it's Holstein. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Panthers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick? And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Seminoles will have to kick this away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Fielded just inside the 40. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Same tailback, another carry. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they'll use the ground game here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Noles will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. They'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Can he get there on the ground? Powering right past the defender. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And it's Pittsburgh with the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? The Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. He's escaping the pocket now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Curtin's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Panthers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that right play. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Try and muscle for the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Davis. And the Noles are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Yeah, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Quarterback operating an empty set. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down upcoming after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, they're going to throw it. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. Out there, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Kromenhoek. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You think you've got him right where you want him on third and long, and you give up a run play for a first down. The offense makes you pay for assuming the pass and bailing out too quick in coverage.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. On the run, it's Davis. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And they'll set up the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? It's the running back in the flat. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And looking to throw now on first down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. The shotgun handoff here. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle, it's Gibson. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Scanning the field, it's Kromenhoek. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
This one is right through, and they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
And the returner is brought down. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. In the clear at the 25. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Panthers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass caught. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Handoff running right. That's good for a first down near the 40. And the Panthers come to the line, set a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Holstein. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
How about about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Defense not pressing this time. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Football comes out. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
Comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Handoff heading left. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking for a gap. It's Davis. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On first down, it's play action. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to throw. It's Holstein. Looking to throw it deep. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense facing second and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. He'll hand it off. And he'll be brought down.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
Has Hawk, can he get in? He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's a quarterback keeper. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football. He's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Quarterback keeps the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking downfield. It's Holstein. Makes a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a 4th down. The Panthers will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down. We're going to throw the football. He's got his man wide open. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Takes the handoff. It's Davis. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Noles are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Lets it go quickly. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball is not intercepted.
They look to throw it here on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important second down play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Looking to throw again. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The Panthers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And the quarterback will just clock the football. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. To the air. It's Holstein. And he's got it. Touchdown. Hit.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot.
PAT is good. Makes it a 3-point game. 31-28. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. Powering through. It's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.